Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. Yes, my book, Sudanese Angels. I do have copies. $15. Would look lovely on your coffee table. It looks lovely on mine. I don't read this poem that often, and I think that I should. The poem is titled Sudanese Angels. And I have, it's about these 4 women. And the PDF copy of the picture is also in the book. Sudanese Angels. I see 4 women standing in the hot sun, draped in white veils, ashy bare feet, long toes, and I wonder, how protected are they from the heat with no shoes or sunglasses? I see them, teenage beauties, chapped, droopy lips, unprocessed hair. It looks like brown cotton. I see their faces, jet black eyes filled with promises not kept. Their expressions are lonely and still, and so I wonder, do they have enough food to eat before they close their eyes? Do they ever pray to angels? Pray to the angels? Do they ever pray to angels? I see faces, doubt, fear, while gazing at visitors with digital cameras, mechanical monsters. Click, 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 click. I see these women. Do they ever wish to carry Gucci while sashaying under ruffled parasols? They don't have diamonds or pearls or powder puffed cheeks or piercings in stretched earlobes. No painted fingernails with tips. And I wonder, do they run to the hills praying in hope to one day dance in Paris? If terror destroyed their villages, would stitching their mouths silence their screams? Are they ever forced upon by men who can viciously stroke themselves in and out of their sacred holes, then smile when smearing their semen waste on their bleeding hearts that hurt? Sudanese angels don't wait for keepers to suit their schedule. They don't wear Victoria's Secret. They don't pick private schools, don't carry Verizon, and they don't ride in SUVs or stack designer shoes in color coordination. They are what we will never be, and they are what we will never be, and we are only what they dream about. So you see, I see these women, beauty personified, black skin, red tone, markings distinguishing their tribe, eyebrows neatly combed on scowled faces in temperate heat. 4 traditional women in a gentle, somber way move me, so I continue to wonder. Thank you. A poem about Daddy, titled Song and Dance Man for My Father. We only go to see a show so we can watch that song and dance man. Daddy sang those words for over 40 years. a tap dancing man on the stage. He tipped his hat and twirled his cane and told a few jokes and sang his refrain. A song and dance man. He loved his work, it's what he did best. Charmed every audience, which was never a test. A wink of his eye and the ladies did suggest a song and dance man. There were no drugs or booze or cigarettes to choose. Very clean, so refined. Everything was groomed, polished, and shined. I was proud to know that he was mine. Oh, his extraordinary life. Meeting the Queen, singing in Japanese. Going to the Fiji Islands was Daddy's extreme. African cuisine for the song and dance man. Mr. Entertainer and the cabaret shows. Feathered hats on doll faces made him all aglow. Pretty skirts and easy with sassy smiles, how show business turned its dial. And their hearts were always to a song and dance man. Yes, as the days and years went by, age crept in. He took one deep breath, holding the hand of the angel of death. There were no whispers, no shouts. Sometimes promises, sometimes there were doubts. I saw him in the bed, the charm that he spread. And if you listen, you will hear tap dancing feet in your ears. Tap dancing feet, tap dancing feet, tap tap. A song and dance man. Thank you. Sudanese Angels. This is for all of us poets out there. Specifically written for Amber, Robert, and TK. Ed. Poets, poets, poets. We don't have to put our best dress on, pants on. We go casually. We don't have to shine our shoes or buy stilettos. We wear what we have to the venue. We don't have to be perfumed, powdered, or prepped. We are who we are. We don't have riches, we mostly have rags. And we're night people. We drink our drinks and congregate our verbs and have a little food to eat at the venue. We rhyme and smile and sometimes not, and sometimes preach as well. Open mic poetry readings is what we do. We tell you how it is at the venue. We give out business cards, postcards, flyers, or CDs. We travel uptown, downtown, across town, even out of state to get to the venue. We are glitzy and groovy and get loud and sometimes shy. We read from a paper or recite from memory and keep late hours at the venue. We are night people poets. And we listen with pride, then applaud to show appreciation. We take notes when we get ideas, and we hug to show our love at the venue. We get there on time sometimes, and sometimes not at all. Sometimes we record one another to take pictures, or take pictures if we must, because we rock and we jive, and we always tell the truth, being night people at the venue. I have two more poems. This next one is called Twilight. There was a life inside her body. Was it a boy or girl? Would it have curly hair or straight? Healthy or a challenge? She was scared. Had no plans for a baby with a heartbeat. She never told friends or family because there was shame and disappointment with herself. No protection used, no place to put those tears, no prayer to pray for the baby with a heartbeat. She went to a hospital, lied down, foot in each stirrup, put into twilight, and heard the clanking sounds of instruments and feeling the scraping away of, and then the drop in the trash. She was sickened by the smell of her audacity and left that place with no heartbeat, no heartbeat, no heartbeat, no heartbeat. Thank you. At the MoMA, last poem. Went to the museum today. 2 others came as well. In the room of exhibition were sketches of colorful indigenous people that told stories regarding politics and love. There was a hunger that Diego Rivera had, not for success, but for equality and realism, for his native people of Mexico. He was a muralist who was a communist that captured the attention from his public, and still today has leverage on American painting. His French and Aztec influence was passionate, bold, and brilliant. Rivera worked with musical and controversial, and made us feel that having inspiration meant exploring endless possibilities in art. We walked in the MoMA from painting to picture to mural, and appreciated the purity of his style. Rivera painted because it was natural. He painted for Frida, and he painted because it was his duty to do so. Thank you.